Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's take a look again on the Forex market, in particular on the euro currency. So you could see that the downside action that we discussed last week, it was just market was giving some hints here, so probably it could start now becoming evident. So we have downward action right at the 30% support on the daily chart, which is 108, and daily oversold. So currently on the daily chart we have Napoli pattern that calls stretch when the market hits support together with the oversold level. This is bullish stretch. It suggests some pullback here to the upside. In general, if you take a look at the performance of the markets together, taking into consideration gold, dollar, stock market, and United States bonds, you see some kind of the jeopardy in the performance, because you could see that dollar is rising. At the same time, we do not see additional drop of the yields. Yes, 10-year yields has dropped, but not too much, and simultaneously gold is falling. So from this point of view, we could make the conclusion that this is obviously not the political and not some kind of the force major reasons for this performance, because usually when it has the political background, gold is rising together with the gold. It means that something is changing in anticipation of the Fed policy, I suspect. So because sudden demand for the United States dollar for just technical bounce, technical retracement, it looks too significant. So something is going on. Maybe some investors expecting something from the Jerome Powell, some surprises, because we will get the Fed meeting within the week. So it might be could mean something. At the same time, we do not see significant drop on the stock market. Yes, on S&P we see minor drop, but it's not really fits to the rising of the United States dollar. The drop on S&P should be more significant compared to what we have. So it means that something is happening here, and it is not just based on recent news from the Middle East, from the Venezuela, from somewhere other side of the world. This is purely economical reasons inside of the US. So investors' sentiment of the current situation is changing, and we will see what will happen. Some analysis suggests that actually Jerome Powell right now is a kind of the big roast beef that is hanging across in front of the wild ducks. So once the cage will be open, and actually Jerome Powell just makes some minor hint on the possible rate cuts, just Fed policy is changing, this will be just destroyed, and dollar should devaluate and leading to really corresponding assets, corresponding performance of the other markets. But currently Jerome Powell is still playing in the game of the higher for longer, and that probably keeps dollar on the surface. So let's see what will happen. Where our task here is just to follow with our trading plan, and actually as downside reversal was not a surprise to us, because we talked about this. As currently, since trend remains bearish, we're at this point we're not considering taking the new short position by far, because market overextended to the downside. We need to get some relief, we need to get some bounce to the upside. Besides, if you take a look at the Great British Pound, you could see that it absolutely doesn't support this downward action. Yes, we see some downside performance here on the cable, but corresponding to the euro, it's very small. Besides, on the dollar index itself, here's by the way 10-year yield. On the dollar index itself, you could see that its performance slightly different compares to the euro. If euro already stands right there, forming bearish reversal swing, dollar is just actually coming to this area, and it has not even broken the tendencies. Take a look, it's still forming lower lows and lower highs. From this standpoint, so although we have the pullback, it is not as decisive, let's call it in this way, than on the euro currency, because in the euro currency it's already a reversal. Let's take a look. On the daily chart, we already have market below these lows, and it's a reversal session. Maybe something is going on directly on the euro union in Europe. So this also might be a reason why the euro starts showing so significant performance to the downside. Whatever it will be, so let's take a look on lower time frames. On the 4 time frame chart, that was our butterfly. Market shows downside action. Here we do not have clear ABCD patterns. That's why we use as a target extension, ultimate extensions of the butterfly as a reversal pattern. First one market already has reached. This is 108 or 7 approximately. Next one will be around 107.50. It's 1618 extension on the whole butterfly action. Once again, let's recall what has happened here on last week. When we considered this butterfly, we said if you're ready to take additional risk, you could try to take the short position based on the butterfly. Those who are not ready, you need to wait for some greater pattern. We were starting looking for possible hand and shoulders, but you can see currently at this point we haven't got it. Maybe if stretch will work properly and market will show at least 30% pullback here, or maybe even 50% that euro likes very much, so will be around 109, 109.10. That might be treated as some kind of the shoulder maybe here, and that will be next chance to go short. But in general, this case is once again in a collection of our cases when we every time speak about averaging of the position. So if you ready to take position in some direction but you do not know the moment where it's better to do, you could split your position. So take some minor part, see what will happen. The market goes in your way, then add more on some pullback, and you will be possessed finally to the major direction. So this average position, weighted position, it works in most cases better than trying to catch some precise points of the reversal. So currently market stands at this target, and together with the levels that we have on daily chart, we could consider some pullback here and waiting for some bounce. Anyway, this is not a good point for taking the new short position. On the hourly chart, let's take a look what has happened. We have this our ABCD market showing the minor pullback on the OP, but the hand shoulders that we were discussing in a weekly report hasn't formed, so market just dropped lower. And here actually, well, for us it's absolutely doesn't matter what will happen, in terms that if whether market will start bounce right from here to the 109, or first it will complete the XOP around 107.75 and then was turned to the upside. From this standpoint, absolutely indifferent. So for us, the major point is that euro will show some pullback at all. So if we will get any pullback, that's great. That's the only thing that we need. But from what level this will happen, it's not really very important. So let's just keep watching and see what will happen, because potentially market could start upward action right from here. It's just because of the strong daily support in the result, as could try to drop for another 25 pips, complete the XOP, because here, for example, might be minor butterfly to be formed that will complete the XOP. So might be some downside action, might be some hand and shoulders later to be formed with trigger the upward pullback. Theoretically, we even can't exclude this possible free drive pattern to the downside. So different patterns might happen. If you're a scalp trader, of course, and trying to take the long position on intraday charts, that will be important to you. But for us, for major point is just to get this pullback to consider new short position taken on euro currency. So if it will happen, we supposedly intend to keep an eye on somewhere on 108.85, 109. So let's see.